Okay, Tuesday, 18th of November, 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Be aware of maybe markets, potential business ideas, reinventing the wheel, and established markets and trends and directions. So, a month or two or three ago, someone came up to me with an interesting investment thesis as to the future with regards to scarcity and social media and the value of things. Like, very interesting. But I thought this person's on the right track. He's saying some interesting things, scarcity especially. This particular thing will be rare in 10 years from now. Good thought process. And scarcity is a nice hedge in this very liquid world we live in with regards to quantitative easing and low interest rates. Very nice. But I thought this idea in 10 years from now is too much of a possibility. It's too much of a too many ums and ahs. It's too much of a maybe market, as in maybe there will be a market for this, i.e., liquidity and demand and buyers and sellers and infrastructure and lending and whatever else for this. And I thought, nice logic, quite smart. There's no market for it. And the idea was that these things would be rare in the future. But I thought, there's no market for it now. So how and why would it appear in the future? And even though it's scarce, there's no demand for it. It's not very VRIN, valuable, rare, inimitable, non-substitutional, non-substitutional or evergreen. Yeah, inimitable or non-substitutional. There's no point. And besides, this particular thing could be limited edition number 52. It's meh. There's no value to it. And fundamentally, I thought this person might as well just buy Bitcoin and be done with it, because there is a market there. There is a thesis. There is a route for development and growth. I did a video yesterday or 2 days ago about career progression, not being stuck in a dead end job, and this is very similar with regards to is a dead end market. This industry, this idea, this thesis is not going to take root in the next 10 years because it's too meh. Who cares about this? What is this? There's other just as novel collectible things out there like Pokemon cards that people will care more about. So we have to be conscious of maybe markets, as in, is this idea, this thesis, has it got potential or is it a dead end? And that's a gimmick, and that could be just gimmicks, or could be ways of needlessly reinventing the wheel, or being conscious of established markets already, because sometimes in trading, the trend is your friend. Why fight against the trend? Just embrace the trend and understand the direction it's going to go and capitalize and utilize and leverage that market instead. Because yes, it's actually venture capital when you think about it at a deeper level. It's this particular thing that costs pittance and maybe something expensive in 10 years. But then the deeper level would be, well, having one or two of these things is nice, but we need to be talking in the millions. If you have a few million of these individual things and it's over £10, 10 years from now, what good is it having, say, 5 of them? That's no grand impact. You want to have a million of these things. A million, £10 in the future, £10 million. If the market, that's the thing. If. And that's the issue right there. Because why bother gambling on a potential market infrastructure in the future? See what their established markets are already today. What's the infrastructure being built around it? The lending protocol, the liquidity, the exchanges, the infrastructure, the tools, the awareness, reputation. So both tangible and intangible. The understanding. That when we look at what to invest and build in, what's the direction, what's the trend, where is it going to be in 10 years from now? That, and the too many times, or the vast majority of times, it'll be a maybe market. This thing might take root in 10 years, but the chances are against you. But this thing already is established and it's only going to get stronger in the next 10 years. Invest in that, as in buy Bitcoin. Don't bother with this over here. Even though the thesis might be good, it's a half-baked idea. If you envelop if you keep expanding that thesis, you land on Bitcoin. But this nice idea, too many ifs, Too many too many ahs, that. And this is something that someone came up to me again 1, 2, 3 months ago with an interesting thesis. Too much pretend, too much and ahs. Just buy Bitcoin. I did a video about this as well 6 months ago. I can't remember. Our lives will be judged by how many satoshis in the end we collect or not collect. Store away, hodl. And this idea is too fanciful, irrelevant. There'll be a drawer of these things 10, 20, 30, 10 or so years from now that could be worth next to nothing. Rubbish, arguably. So yeah, because there's no VRIN to it. And I think I did a video about this VRIN, but I'm not sure. But be conscious of this. Maybe markets, maybe and ahs versus established markets. Sometimes trying to reinvent the wheel is not worth it. Very interesting. And it's those times when it's worth doing or not doing it. That's the important thing to understand. Yeah. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.